Hello everyone. Good evening. Okay, now guys, we start. I am Shiv Prakash, research scholar, Department of Data Engineering, IIT Glitchu. I think this is my last session related to the subject of design of photovoltaic system, which is the teaching by the Professor Lumanan sir, Division of Electrical, Electronics and Computer Science in ISC Bangalore. The whole subject related to the photovoltaic system, how it is used and how we develop the energy and how we generate the energy from the solar and how we connect the load to the PV system and how it will connect it to the grid also, standalone and grid. In previous class, some of the question has left there. That's why I want to finish first this one, that one. After that, I will starting the stress vector mechanism. The question related to the transformer only, to one transformer. The output of an inverter is connected to grid via transformer. The equivalent circuit of a transformer has a leakage inductance of 1 millihenry at both primary and secondary side. The magnetizing reactance of the transformer is 100 millihenry. Then the impedance seen between the inverter and the grid will be. There is a system, it will be connected like that. Given the inverter is supplied by the DC source is the PV panel. After that, this is the inverter, 3-phase inverter, say 3-phase single phase inverter, a single phase inverter. This is connected to the transformer. Other step of the voltage. The primary side, this is the secondary side. And this is connected to the grid system. So this transformer turn ratio is 1:1. It means the turns on primary side and secondary side will be same. The equivalent circuit transformer's leakage inductance is also given as 1 millihenry per at both primary and secondary. It means 1 millihenry at primary and 1 millihenry at secondary side. The magnetizing reactance of a transformer also given 100 millihenry. Then the impedance seen between the inverter and the grid will be. This is the inverter side. Voltage and current V. You can say this was the inverter output VI, II. This is the grid voltage and grid current VG and IG. The impedance seen between the inverter and grid. It means between here. What is the impedance? So you know about a transformer. Transformer will be replaced by a circuit like primary winding. This one. This is the secondary winding. If you transfer in any side, primary or secondary, then it will look like that. Resistance is not given. Core resistance, that's why this will be 0 as the NPT. Sorry, NPT for the core. That's why I left this one. This is the primary L10 at LS1, the secondary LS2. Secondary transfer to primary like A square LS1 LS2, but A square A is a 1, but now this is 1. That's why it will same. This will be LM. These are connected to the inverter. This side are inverter, this side are grid. It asking about what is the impedance between inverter to the grid, and impedance between up this one. This is the different. You can say as a directly what is the impedance, and you can't be see directly like a T type of network here. Then can't be solved directly here because of any side is the open circuit anywhere. Current is flowing here to here. Any side, if you sort the one, then you can find the Thevenin equivalent. But if you sort the grid side, then you find only impedance of input side or inverter side only. If you sort the inverter side and find the impedance of grid side, then this will be equivalent impedance of transformer on grid side only. But it is asking about the total impedance of transformer between them. To find this, you should convert this one in delta. This is the star. You can say this is the star connection. The star connection like that. Three branches of star is ABC. Then convert it into delta. You take as LA, LB, LC. This is L1, L2, L3. Then L1, from the conversion now we start to delta. There is the sum of these branches, LA plus LB plus multiplication of these branches, LA into LB, division of the third one. This one is a LC. This is the conversion of the star to delta. You take L2, the same thing, LB, LC, LA plus LB plus LC. If you want to calculate L2, then L2 will be LB plus LC plus multiplication of these LB into LC divided by here. Next one remaining is LA. Same thing if you turn into L3. L3 is connected between LA and LC, then LC plus LA plus LC into LA divided by LB. Here I want to calculate of this one inductance and this inductance and this inductance. LA, L1, these are L2, these are L3. The transformer looks like here a inverter, here grid. Simplify, you do the simplify of this one, and you can say this is the like that. This is there are the grid connected. Sorry, this is there is the inverter. Here is the grid. In calculation of this L1 is the impedance between the inverter and grid. Here this point is connected to inverter, this point connected to the grid, and what is the LA? Hello. L1 is LA plus LB plus LALB divided by LC. Then what is the LA? Same this one, LS1 plus LS2. L1 is equal to LS1 plus LS2 plus LS1 into LS2 divided by LM. Third one is the LM. Right, and here L1 LS1 is 1 millihenry. This is 1 millihenry plus this is also 1 millihenry. Multiplication of this one is 1 millihenry into 1 millihenry, division of 100 millihenry. 1 is 2 millihenry plus millihenry 1 millihenry cancel out, 0.01 millihenry. These are the millihenry. Totally 2.01 millihenry. Or you can say this is approximately 2 millihenry. Given as approximately it will be 2 millihenry. Impedance of the primary side and impedance of the secondary side. Sum of this one, effective impedance of this one. Because of this will also, if you talk about the generally LM have 100 millihenry, is a very high impedance. If you multiply by omega L is the XL impedance of this one, omega L, then omega L is equal to 2 pi f into L. This is a very large impedance with respect to the L1 and L2. That's why you neglect this one. Many minimum current is flow through the LM. Okay, this is the 2 millihenry. For the following ABC signals is a VA, VB and VC, find the value of mod alpha, beta and mod same questions as previous I have solved. Is given as VA 20 sine 550 pi t, VB is 20 sine, and then I have simply written as a VA is as a Vm sin omega t. VB is Vm sin omega t minus 2 pi by 3. Vc is Vm sin omega t plus 2 pi by 3, where Vm is 20 and omega is 2 pi f, which one is the 50 pi. 50 pi mean you can say this was the 25 kilohertz. Sorry, 25 hertz frequency. First of all, find V alpha and V beta. V alpha, you know, this is the VA minus half of VC, VB minus half of VC. This is come from the ABC. VA, take this as VB, it's a A phase, B phase, C phase, BC, and alpha beta is alpha, C beta, taken B beta here, B alpha. The projection of the all vector VA, VB, BC on the V alpha is the value of V alpha. Take this one is the 120 degree cos, you know about VA into cos. VA is same as the V alpha, it is same in direction. VA would to the VA. If we talk about the VB, VB is the VB into cos theta. Theta is the angle between them. We make angle between them is 120 degree. 120 degree cos 120 degree is the minus 0.5. Yeah, minus half. This is the minus half of VB. Same thing. This will be 240 degree. 240 degree however. Cos of minus 1, sorry, minus 5.5, same thing half. That's why this is the VA minus half VB minus half VC. VA is a Vm sin omega t minus of half Vm sin omega t minus 2 pi by 3 minus of half Vm sin omega t plus of 2 pi by 3. Then V alpha, Vm you can take common. This will be sin omega t minus sin A minus B, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. This is the minus also, remaining this one, half of sin A cos B sin omega t cos B cos of 2 pi by 3 minus this is also minus this will be plus half of cos omega t into sin 2 pi by 3. This is completed. This is the half sin A plus B sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. All of things they are negative, and all of things is negative. Sin omega t into cos 2 pi by 3 minus of half sin omega t, cos of omega t into sin of 2 pi by 3. This value are cancelled out. Cos omega t plus and minus. This is the half cos 2 pi by 3 is minus 0.5, minus 1 will be plus, here also plus, this is also plus 0.5 plus 0.5 I want, so the half, it means a half, plus 1 is 3 by 2 pi. V alpha is equal to Vam equal to 3 by 2 Vm sin omega t. What is V beta? If we talk about here V beta, this VA is a 90 degree, cos 90 degree 0, that's why VA is 0. Sine of 120 degree, so plus cos of 120 degree plus of 90 degree to take so this will be becoming a sine value, the sine to 60 degree root 3 by 2 VB minus of root 3 by 2 to 40 degree sine, it will be a VC. To take a value of here root 3 by 2 into Vm will be common, VB minus VC, we put here Vm sin omega t minus 2 pi by 3 Vm sin omega t plus 2 pi by 3, then we will get the value of root 3 by 2 Vm. This will be only remaining of root 3 minus of root 3 cos value is remaining here, not a sine value. The sine value cancel out here because of the, you can see this is the negative, this is the positive value, but here is the positive. We take a negative common, then this is positive value, that's why the negative value cancel out. If here is the negative here, then the negative value will be remaining, positive value will cancel out, that's why cos is remaining negative. That's why V beta is equal to minus of 3 by 2 Vm cos omega t. In the question asking about the mod V alpha plus mod of V beta, then mod of V alpha is equal to 3 by 2 Vm, Vm is equal to 20 is given in the question, it means this will be 30. Sorry, will be given as the T also at 1 by 200 time, then the remaining of this one also will be exactly here. T is given as 1 by 200, and no omega is also given as 50 pi in the question. There 50 pi is the omega t, this will be T 1 by 200. Then putting the value here and get the value of, calculate the value of V alpha. 3 by 2 Vm is 20 into sine of omega t. What is the omega t here? Omega t is equal to 50 into pi into 1 by 200 pi by 4. Pi by 4, it means sine pi by 4. Sine pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. This will be 3 into, this will be 10 because of the 2 cancel out, into 1 by root 2 of V alpha. This is the value of V alpha. 30 divided by root 2. 21.21. Same thing apply here. Omega t is pi by 4, same. V beta is equal to minus of 3 by 2 into 20 into 1 by root 2. This is the same, minus of 21.21. But it is asking about the mod of V alpha plus mod of V beta. Mod of V alpha plus mod of V beta. Mod of V alpha is the same value 21.21. This will be the positive because the mod relation is there. Mod of there given. Mod is magnitude only, not a negative symbol. Any here negative symbol is denoted as the direction only. If we talk about the vector, this is the direction, is the opposite direction. it is seen as the opposite direction. V alpha also same, magnitude will be same. This will be 42.42. This will be correct answer. Okay, in this question, first of all, find the V alpha and V beta. Apply the vector transformation. Next question, from the question second, find the value of same thing, V and dq frame, Vd and Vq. At rho is given, it's 2 pi 25 pi t, over t is in 1 by 100. I have written as directly V alpha and V beta value 3 by 2 Vm. I calculated in previous question sin omega t, and V beta is minus of 3 by 2 Vm of cos omega t. Okay. This is alpha, this is the beta. Then what is the dq axis? dq. Here some angle. You can take any donation. Here is given as a rho. I take as a rho. Then V alpha in alpha direction, V beta in the beta direction, Vd will be in the d direction, Vq will be in the q direction. You have a V beta and V alpha. You want to find Vd and Vq. Then first of all write Vq. Then effect of V alpha on Vd. Effect of V alpha on Vd. Simply लिखा है V alpha. You want to calculate effect of V alpha on Vq. Sorry, Vd. First of all, I have written as Vd and Vd. Then V alpha on Vd is V alpha into cos of angle between them is rho, plus what is the effect of beta on Vd axis? Beta is V beta into of cos, or what is the angle between them? This is the angle between the V beta and Vd. The angle is total angle is this one is the 90 degree. This is the rho, then it will be the 90 minus rho. It will be sin rho. This will be a V alpha cos rho plus V beta sin rho. I am solving it further also. V alpha is 3 by 2 Vm sin omega t into this is the cos rho. I written as the rho only, plus this is the V beta. V beta is a negative because of this negative 3 by 2 Vm cos of omega t into sin rho. So what is the Vd value? 3 by 2 Vm will be common in all of them. If a V 3 by 2 is common, then what is remaining? Sin omega t cos rho minus cos omega t sin rho. It means sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. It will be sin A minus B. Sin A is omega t minus rho. This is the Vd value. And what is the Vq? Same thing. Apply effect of the V alpha and V beta on Q axis is here. First of all, I written as the V alpha, effect of V alpha, then it is V alpha into cos. What is angle? Angle, this angle is be 90 degree, then this angle will be rho, the 90 plus rho plus V beta. Beta, what is the angle between them is only rho, V beta cos rho. This will cos 90 plus theta is minus sin theta. So minus V alpha sin rho plus V beta cos rho. Then what is the VQ? Minus V alpha. V alpha is root 3 by 2 Vm sin omega t. 3 by 2 minus of 3 by 2 Vm sin omega t into sin rho. This is the plus V alpha. What is V alpha? V beta plus V beta cos rho. What is the V beta? V beta is minus 3 by 2 Vm cos omega t. Then this will be also minus 3 by 2 Vm cos of omega t into cos of rho. You can common up minus 3 by 2 Vm, and this will be sin omega t into sin rho plus this will be cos omega t into cos of rho. You can say this one is the cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. It will be a cos A minus B. Then VQ is equal to minus of 3 by 2 Vm cos A minus B. A is omega t minus B is rho. You have two quantity Vd and Vt. Now you can calculate. We have calculated. Now it will asking out the value mod Vd mod of Vk. At 25, rho is 25 pi t, where t is 1 by 100. Omega is in the question is 50 pi t. We talk about the question. Vd is equal to 3 by 2 Vm is 20 into sin omega t is 50 pi t, rho is 25 pi t, rho is 25 pi t, Vm is 25 pi t. This will be a 30 sin 25 pi t, and t is also given as 1 by 100. Then this will be pi by 4, 30 sin pi by 4. Put the value of t is 1 by 100. Pi by 4 it means 45 degree. Sin 45 degree 1 by root 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Is it not 30 sin 75 pi t?
30 sin
75 pi t.
No, this is the negative. Sorry, I have mistake there. This is the
55 t plus 25 pi t.
no, this is the negative in no question.
In that case, it is okay, sir.
I forget this one. This is negative value. That's why this is 25. 25 it means Vd is 30 by root 2 is 21.2. Same thing apply here. Minus of 3 by 2 Vm cos omega t is 50 pi t rho is 25 pi t. It will be 25 pi t minus 3 by 2 Vm cos of pi by 4. Same, because of 25 pi t, 25 pi t is equal to pi by 100, 1 by 100, that's pi by 4. This will also minus of 30 by root 2. It means VQ is equal to minus of 21.2. Both are same, I think, VD and VQ, if the rho is 25 pi. Then what is mod of VD plus mod of VQ is equal to 21.21 plus 21.21 is equal to 42.42. I think there is some problem. I think the screen is not visible now. Wait,
Screen is not visible, sir.
wait, some problem. So now it's okay. This is 42.42. Okay, now it's okay. The heat mod of Vd plus mod of Vq is 42.42. The next question, from the question, same question, what the value of mod of Vd plus mod of Vq, or the rho is 50 pi t. Same thing, if we will 50 pi t, it means same frequency. If we are running at the same frequency Vd and Vq, then Vd and Vq, Vd will be 0. In that case, if you only Vq will remaining. Let's check here. Rho is given as 50 pi t. And Vd is 3 by 2 Vm sine of omega t. Omega is 50 pi t is given in the question, 50 pi t, omega t minus rho is 50 pi t. This will be 0. Then sine 0 is value is 0, Vd will be 0. Draw the Vq, 70 minus 3 by 2 Vm cos 50 pi t minus 50 pi t, it will be 0. Then minus 3 by 2 cos 0 is 1. Then this will minus 3 by 2 into Vm is 20, it will be minus 30. Mod of Vd minus mod plus mod of Vq is equal to 0 plus 30. For the same question, select the frequencies present in VD expression if a rho is 200 pi t from the following option with respect to the ABC frame reference frame. Select the frequencies present in VD expression. Then find the value VD at rho is 200 pi t. VD is equal to 3 by 2 Vm sin omega t plus minus rho. 3 by 2 Vm is 20 sin of omega t is 50 pi t minus rho is 200 pi t. This will be 30 sin minus of 150 t. Minus will sin minus theta is equal to minus of sin theta. Minus of sin 150 t. Asking about this frequency. What are the frequency? This is the omega Vt. Omega dq equal to 150 so 2 pi f dq. Oh sorry, this is the 150 pi. Pi cancel out. Frequency of dq is equal to pi cancel out 75 hertz. Yes, 75 hertz. Which of the following option in circuit works for the combination of voltage and current sources which are acceptable? Here given I1 is 1 ampere, I2 is 2 ampere, I3 is 4 ampere, V1 1 volt, V2 10 volt, V3 11 volt. Is asking in the question is which one circuit is valid and which one circuit is not valid. Then valid circuit is asking in the question. So acceptable, it means valid. Valid question means valid circuit means the KVL and KCL will be satisfied in the circuit. If any circuit KVL and KCL is not satisfied, then the circuit will be dead circuit or invalid circuit. Then let's check about that. Which one circuit is valid of KCL and KVL? First of all, I check for the circuit first. This is I1. I1 is given as 1 ampere. This is the 1 ampere. V1 given as 1 volt. This is 1 volt. I2 is 2 ampere. It means 1 ampere flowing here, 2 ampere flowing here from here. V1 is 1 volt and V2 is here. V2 is 10 volt. This is a resistive circuit. Resistive circuit is any circuit, any voltage you can take because of the resistance is not given here. Then you can take a resistance as your desired value. First of all, talking about the KCL. This is the 1 ampere. This is the 2 ampere. This is the more than 3 ampere because of some amount of current will be here, or it will supply, or it will be taken. It will not confirm it by given like that. It can be take a current or can be delivered a current. Then if it not given, the remaining then left this one. This is with 3 ampere. It means 1 ampere, 2 ampere. Sorry, this is not a 3 ampere. It is not given in the question. here current will be not given in the question. What is the current in this branch? Okay, we'll leave it. If not given, then it may be current will be valid because of the current is not mentioned. And current is not mentioned, then you can take any current. Then KCL will be satisfied, because if you take a current as 1 ampere, then this will be a 4 ampere, maybe 4 ampere. It would valid. But take as the KVL. What is the KVL? Any loop KVL will be satisfied. You do not know, does not know about the current voltage across the current source. Then you can't be take as a voltage and current source. But here is the voltage mentioned is 1 volt. Then I think same voltage appears on the current source also. Then 1 ampere is here. Then apply the KVL here. Sum of resistance and sum of current here. Maybe this will be minus 1 volt. This will be minus of 10 volt. Minus 1 minus of 10 plus IR is equal to 0. Then IR is equal to 11. Current is not given, resistance is also not given. Then you can assume any current and any resistance. Then this will be a satisfied. Then this will look this circuit will be okay, because of the there is not defined any current and any resistance. If resistance is defined and current is not defined, then in that case you can take a current, any current, because of it will be a, but maximum current will be 3. Yeah. Care about that, the maximum current in this branch is 3 ampere only, because of 2 ampere and 1 ampere. Suppose any condition, it will be a not a current carrying any current is not developed, then this will be a 3 ampere current. But it will be but deliver the current, some current, then this will be more than 3 also. Sorry, then this will be any current, then leave it. It will be satisfied because of the resistance is not given, and this branch current is also not given. Then this circuit will be valid. If you take a resistance according to this, then this will be circuit will be satisfied. Circuit 2, this is circuit 2. This is I1 is here, it means 1 ampere current flow here. It will be 1 ampere. KCL I2 is 2 ampere. I3 is given as a 4 ampere. Then if a current source is there, then the current will flowing through this branch is equal to the current source only. Then this branch current is 4 ampere. Then apply KCL here. KCL will be satisfied or not. This is the 1 ampere. This is the 2 ampere. 1 plus 2 is, there is the 3 ampere current. But current of this branch is not mentioned. It means this is the delivery of may be delivered a 1 ampere current also. If it deliver the 1 ampere current, then this circuit will be a satisfied. 1 ampere, 2 ampere, this will be the 4 ampere. It is satisfied. Suppose this is the 4 ampere is given, but resistance value also not given. Then apply the KVL. KVL, directly you can apply KVL here because of the current source is there, and resistance is also not mentioned. Then you can take any resistance. Yeah, you can take any voltage drop here across the current source. Then this will be also satisfy the KVL. We check only where the circuit has violated the rules of KVL and KCL, but here not a violation of the rules of KVL KCL, because of the quantity is not mentioned. If resistance is not mentioned, then current source voltage also not mentioned, then you can't be say this will be invalid invalid. It will may be valid because of the is depending on the resistance only. That's why this will be acceptable. It mentioned as the acceptable. This will, can be acceptable if resistance value is you can choose as according to the circuit. Then this is one is fine, second is also fine. Then let's check about the third one. Okay, I1 is 1 ampere, I2 is 2 ampere, I3 is given as 4 ampere, already mentioned in the question. Voltage source V1 is 1 volt, V2 is 10 volt. First check is the current KCL. The KCL is there is a 1 ampere current is flowing, there is a 2 ampere. Then what is the current of this one? This one current 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 3 ampere. But is the current source is applied here is 4 ampere current. Then this is the invalid violation of the KCL in the circuit, because of KCL is not valid. The incoming current is here is 3 ampere only, and outgoing current is 4 ampere. That's why the KCL will be violate in this circuit. Then the circuit will be not acceptable. Voltage source, about the voltage source, the voltage could be or could not be, because of the voltage drop across the current source is not mentioned. That's why. But current KCL will be violated in this circuit. That's why this circuit is unacceptable. Same thing check for the next question also. I1 is 1 ampere, I2 is 2 ampere, I3 is given as 4 ampere, and same is 1 ampere flowing here, 1 ampere here because of a series connected current source. 1 ampere, then this will be a 3 ampere, not a 4 ampere. This is also invalid. Only first and second is valid, are acceptable. Circuit 1 and 2 only. 3 and 4 not. 1 and 3 no. 1 is fine, 3 is not. 1, 2, 4 no, 4 is not. Only this option is correct. Okay. The question has been single phase grid connection for the phase shift of 90 degree and gain of 1 at the frequency of 48 Hz. Then what is the value of A in below transfer function? Okay, in three-phase system, I have a 3-phase A, B and C. We are going to convert ABC, a 3-phase system, into 2-phase system, is alpha beta system, and this will be the alpha, this is the beta. We talk about the voltage, then this is the VA, VB, VC, alpha is V alpha, V beta. Okay. Then when we want to find a V alpha and V beta, you take a projection of V alpha on the beta axis, you take a projection of the V beta and VA phase on the V alpha like that. But in a single phase system, only one phase is there. Second one is the neutral phase. In one phase, what to take in is the V alpha and V beta in this system. So, single phase to two phase conversion. How convert the single phase to two phase conversion? And there is a difficult to convert the V alpha to V beta. That's why in single phase system, is here, suppose this is the VA, I will take as VA as V alpha only, but for find the V beta value, you use as a phase shifter. And shift the phase as a 90 degree. Then this is the V alpha and this is the V beta. In single phase system, to convert the DC equivalent of single phase system, first we have to convert into alpha beta system. After that we can convert into DQ system. For alpha beta, first for single phase system we take as the VA, same voltage is taken as the V alpha, but we used as a phase shifter, in shift the same phase, shift at 90 degree and take as the V beta of this one. And this phase shifting is mentioned in this question. This is the 90 degree phase shifter. For this one, you use the two different block, two different same phase. It will be a value of 1 by root 2 into 45 degree. Same thing also, this is the 1 by 2 into root 1 by root 2. 45 degree. Both are adding 45 degree. Then this will be a total phase shifting of 90 degree. And magnitude is 2, magnitude to 2 multiply, because of there is the 1 by 2 is magnitude, if you multiply of this one, Cosky connection block, then this is value 1 by 2, with the half, then multiply by 2, this will be the same. If you take a VA here, and this is the VA, same thing at 90 degree phase shifting. This value is 1 by 2 into 45 degree. You know about 1 by root 2, angle of 45, multiplication of the 1 by root 2, angle of 45 degree. In this case, multiplication of outer side of the angle is direct multiply 1 by 1 by root 2 into 1 by root 2 is 2. But angle will be add up in this in multiplication. Angle will be add. It will be 90 degree. In the division, division angle will be subtracted. Same thing if you take this is a 1 at angle 90 degree divided by 2 at angle 45 degree, then overall is the 1 by 2 at angle of 45 degree. In division, angle will be subtract, and multiplication angle is add up. This block is given as HS is the frequency domain S plus A. Okay. Then what is the magnitude of this one? HS is B divided by F S plus A. Then what is magnitude of HS? Magnitude of HS in the system is 1 by root 2. And angle of the system is 45 degree. Then calculate the magnitude of this one and put the equal to root 2, and then calculate the angle and put the equal to 45 degree. First I want to calculate the magnitude HS. For magnitude of HS is equal to, what is this one? Magnitude B divided by root of S will be written as the j omega, Laplace domain. This is the j omega. The magnitude of j omega plus A is root of omega square plus A square is equal to 1 by root 2. Then squaring the both side, this will be a B square divided by omega square plus A square is equal to 1 by 2. Omega is given as Frequency is given as 48 Hz. Then what is omega? 2 pi f. It will be a 301.44. What is the b square? B square is equal to omega square plus a square. It means 301.44 square plus a square divided by f 2. Then second one is angle of HS. What is the angle of this one? Angle of B divided by f j omega plus a. Angle of B is 0. You know about angle of a plus jb. Angle of this one is tan inverse imaginary divided by f real value. This is the same thing. There are two vector. One vector is here, one vector is here. Because of 90 degree, j means 90 degree. This is the angle theta. This is the A. This is the B. What is the tan theta? B by A. Then theta, tan inverse of B by A. That's why this is tan inverse B by A. Then if there is only A, not B, then B 0. If B 0, then tan 0 value, tan inverse 0 is 0. That's why the angle of B is 0 degree. Angle of B is 0 degree. Then angle of this one is 1 by tan inverse. Sorry, this is the B angle is 0. This will be the minus of tan inverse omega by A. It will be given as the phase shifting of minus of 45 degree. This is phase shifting. That's why this will negative of will it shift as the negative of 45 degree. This will able to be cancelled out. Same thing, omega by A is equal to tan of 45 degree. 45 degree is 1. Then this is omega is equal to A. It means A value is omega. Omega is 301.44. We already calculated omega value. If EA is calculated, then we put the value here A and find the B. B square is equal to 301.44 square plus 301.44 square A square divided by f 2. You can say this one 2 into 301.44 square divided by 2. 2 will cancel out. Then B square is equal to 301.44 square. Then what is the B? B value is same as A value. A value is 301.44. The requirement of this value to convert in the to phase shift the 90 degree in single phase system. The frequency is given, that's why the A or B value is different. You can also say this one is 1 by root 2. You observe here omega A B, all value of say is same, that condition, only that condition you can get the value of 1 by root 2 of this magnitude of this one is 1 by root 2 only when the B, A and omega value are same. If your value is different, then this will be a different value, not a 1 by root 2 value. Then if you want to operate at any frequency, then put the value of omega as A, B also. Put the value of A, B is same as the omega value. Then you will get the 1 by root 2 and phase shifting of 45 degree. Okay. Same question, what is the value of the transfer function? The value of transfer function is same as you put the value. Hs is equal to B divided by of S plus A. B is equal to 301.44 divided by of S plus 301.44, where S is equal to j omega is j into 301.4. The following are the transformer specification when that refer to primary side. Find out the impedance in ohms of the circuit when refer to primary side and secondary side is shorted. Transformer equivalent is already referred value. The referred value is resistance, primary resistance, mean primary leakage inductance, is secondary resistance and secondary leakage inductance. This is the magnetizing inductance, reactance or inductance anyone given in the question. This is the R1, this is X1, this is R2, X2, Xn. The question given is when referred to primary side, find out the impedance of the circuit when referred to primary side and secondary side is shorted. So this is the shorted value. Now it will ask me about the impedance of this one. What is the impedance of this one? First of all, R1 is given as 20 ohm. LP leakage is L1, 2.6 millihenry. Then what is X1? X1 is J omega L omega is 50 hertz. It means omega is 314 J into 2 pi F into L. X1 is equal to J, 2 pi is 3.14 and F is 50 into 2 is 100 into 2, 3.14 is 314 into L. L equivalent is 2.6 millihenry. The X1, this is the millihenry, then you can calculate this one, only 0.816 J. Milli in ohm, not milli ohm, this is the ohm. Same thing you can calculate x2. x2 is LP J omega LS, secondary side leakage. LS is 2.6 millihenry. Same thing, refer to primary, same 2.6. Then this is the x2 also 0.816. Same value. What the xm? J omega LM LM is 0.5 Henry. In 0.5 Henry, it means 314 into L is 0.5, 157. You want to solve this one. These two values are in parallel. This is the in series to this one. Then Z is impedance is R1 plus J omega L1 take as J x1 as this value not to mention of J is mentioning xn. This is the Jxn. So x1 is omega L only, xl is omega L, Jx1 plus then J is mentioned, I mentioned here. This is the parallel connection, R2 plus Jx2 parallel with Jxm. This is the R1 plus Jx1 plus this is the R2 plus Jx2 multiplication of Jxm divided by of R2 plus Jx2 plus Jxm. Parallel combination, you solve this one. R1 is given as 22 ohm, Rp and Rs both are 2 ohm. R1 Jx1, R2 Jx2. R1 is 2 plus Jx1 is 0.8 plus 2 plus J 0.8 into J 157 divided by R2 2 157.8. This is the 0.8. This is the 157. So this is J. Then you can solve this one. I've solved directly. Or you can take a common of J2 plus J 0.8. Then this is the 1 plus J 157. The 1 is multiplied here, and 2 plus J 157 plus J 157 divided by of 2 plus J 157.8. is a 2 plus j 0.8, 2 plus j 157.8 plus 157 314.8 divided by 2 plus j 157.8. You can calculate from calculator. You will get the value of z. Magnitude of this one. If the magnitude is asking, then simply use the magnitude of this one into magnitude of this one divided by magnitude of this one. Then you can get the answer. So by directly calculate. Magnitude of 2 plus j. Okay, I have calculated all of them. 2 plus 157.8 inverse of this one is inverse 2 plus 314.8 right. This is the value of this one is 1.99 plus 0.0126 j into 2 plus 0.08 j. This will be a 3.9979 plus 1.62 j, and mod of this one is equal to 4.29. This is the 2969 approximately 4.31. Angle is 22 degree. Angle of this one is 22.16 degree. You can calculate by calculator easily. Okay. And the same question, find the impedance in ohm when secondary side is open circuit. Same thing if secondary side is open. This is the open. So this is the open. Then Z is equal to R1 plus J X1 plus J XM only. This is not in the impedance, in the input side. R1 is 2 plus J 0.8 plus J 157 is equal to 2 plus J 157.8. Then what is the mod of Z? Same thing, apply 157.8 I. This will be 157.81 at angle of 89.27 degree. Let P dq is equal to k into Vd into Yd plus Vq into Iq be the defined in a dq domain, and P ABC is equal to BA BB BA IA plus BB IB plus BC IC. with a defined in the ABC domain. And what is the value of K in the above equation if the power should be remain same in both domain P dq is equal to P A B C. And consider three-phase valence currents and voltages. Power is given as V. Three-phase power is P is equal to VA into IA plus VB into IB plus VC into IC. You can retain as this one is in vector form is VA, VB, VC. This will be the IA, IB, IC. This is the same. You can also retain as this one is VA, VB and VC of transpose into IA, IB, IC. You can retain this one like that. It is asking about the VD and VQ. VA and VB and VC respect of the ID and IQ, sorry, VD, VQ is equal to, this will be the cos theta into cos D. Direct axis is related to the cos and Q is related to the sine only. Cos theta minus 2 pi by 3. This will be cos theta plus 2 pi by 3. Quadrature axis is same thing and plus of 90 degree. This side plus of 90 degree only. If this is the cos theta, then VQ is VD is cos theta, VQ is cos theta plus 90 degree. This will be the minus sin theta. Same thing here. This will be the minus of cos theta minus 2 pi by 3 minus of cos theta plus 2 pi by 3. Since this was y plus 90 degree. I written as this is the C. C is the mentioned in the question. I written as x, any variable x. Then you can written as this one, ABC vector is equal to x is usually 3 cross 2 vector x into V dt. I'll written this one like that, VABC. Then what is the VABC transpose? This is the, you can retain as this is the VABC vector transpose into IABC, same thing. Then what is the VABC transpose of this one? X into V dq transpose AB transpose matrix is equal to B transpose into A transpose. That's why this is the VDQ transpose into this is the X transpose, will be X transpose, VDQ into X transpose in matrix. This is all about the matrix. Same thing you can retain in current also. IABC, in place of the VABC you can retain as the IABC. IABC is equal to, this value are same, sin theta cos theta for IABC also. This is the X into IDQ. Then what is the IABC called? Transpose X into IDQ transpose is equal to IDQ transpose into X transpose. But I think a current transpose function is not required. Only ABC function is required. This is not required here because of the power is VABC transposed into IABC. This will be ABC transpose. ABC transpose is this one, VDQ transpose into X transpose. IABC is X into IDQ transpose. IDQ. E is equal to VDQ transpose. VDQ transpose. VDQ is like that, VD and VQ, and transpose of this one is VD and VQ. X transpose, this is the X transpose of this one is cos in upper and sine in the downside. Cos theta minus 2 pi by 3 cos theta plus 2 pi by 3. This is the minus sine theta minus sine theta minus 2 pi by 3. This is the minus theta plus 2 pi by 3. This is the X transpose. This is the X transpose into X. X is cos theta, cos of theta minus 2 pi by 3, cos of theta plus 2 pi by 3. This is the minus sine theta, minus of sine theta minus 2 pi by 3, minus of sine theta plus 2 pi by 3. After that, this is the IDQ. IDQ means same ID IQ. This is 2 cross 1. Sorry, 2 cross 3. This is the 3 cross 2. Matrix will come in 2 cross 2. E is equal to VD VQ. This is the cos multiplied by here cos square theta plus cos square this one plus cos square this one. And second time this all of things multiply by this one thing. Cos theta multiply by sin theta, it will be minus of cos theta sin theta in second position. Something here, if this one multiply by this one, this multiply by this, written is here. Same thing, this multiply by this is written here. This one multiply by this one is here. So multiply by this one is. If you multiply by and solve this one, you get this will be a 3 by 2. This will be a 0. This will be 0. This will also 3 by 2. IT and IQ. This is multiplied by this. If you can common 3 by 2 outside, then VD multiplied by here is VD only. VQ multiply here is 0, then VD is multiplied by here is 0, VQ multiplied by here is VQ. IT IQ is equal to 3 by 2 VT into IT plus VQ into IQ. P is equal to 3 by 2 P ABC, you can say, because of I taken P ABC starting from the start. VT into IT plus VQ into IQ. This is given. The question is same thing. VABC is equal to V PDQ. PDQ is K into VD IDQ. What is the value of K? Then while this will be K VT IT plus VQ into IQ. Then value of K is 3 by 2. Okay. Okay, I am starting. Want to be stopping here only. To the class. The three-phase power equivalent of DQ. BA, BB, and BC. Okay.